Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Donna Just Being Real, the only way to be. And today's topic is we're going to be talking about a little bit about these low lives that you see on the screen right now. These two low lives. One, Minnesota care worker raped a 83-year-old woman with Alzheimer's patient as the son watched on the webcam. Yeah, this low life on your left. Now, this low life on your right, since believe I'm going to have enough time so I can report this low life too on your left. Here, well, on your right, excuse me, on your right, there's other low life. This low life is from New York, Donald Cristiano. I can't pronounce the last name, but we don't have to be respectful to them. But if anybody wants to know their names, please make sure you read the description, right? So this low life over here, number two, he kidnapped two teen girls impersonating as a cop. Yeah, these men is trifling, straight up low lives. So okay, I'm going to be discussing, reporting these two low lives right now, and I'm going to be reading some articles. I don't believe I might play audio for low life number two if it's clear enough. But this is going to be basically a brief live stream for 25 minutes. And anybody who's watching and replay, please feel free to check out the timestamps, because if you check out the timestamps in the chapters, it'll help you to navigate through the live stream. So let me say welcome to Don't Need a Man. Stop telling me I'm doing. Glad to have you here, Nikki. Yeah, Yikes, exactly. And Black Knight Mustang. What's up with you? And Fruga Mama with the boys, hugs and kisses. All right, so I'm gonna read this article. So I'm gonna try to keep this down to 25 minutes. It's gonna be a brief live stream. So I'm gonna report these two monsters. And like I said, anybody who's watching replay, please leave your feedback in the comment section. Tell me what you think, your thoughts and opinions about this, about these two low lives. Okay, low life number one. All right, let's get into this low life number one right here. Let me turn down this music a little bit. All right, low life number one right here. Okay, this low life right here. Okay, he working at a senior home assistant living place, and a woman have Alzheimer, and he raped her. Yes, he did. Okay, so I'm going to read the article right now real quick. Let me just make sure. Does everybody hear me clearly before I get into this? Does everybody hear me clearly? Just let me know. Let me know. Does everybody hear me clearly? Okay, so I'm getting into this low life number one. Low life number one. All right, here goes the article. Oh, I'm so sorry there. Okay. All right, here's the article, everybody. Everything I'm reading for educational purpose only, fair use. Disturbing attack. Woman 83 with Alzheimer's disease was raped by her care worker as her son watched on a security video in horror. An elderly woman suffers from Alzheimer's disease was allegedly raped by her care worker as her son watched in horror on a security video. I cannot pronounce this guy's name, but you can see it in the description, but his name is Lowlife. We don't have to give him no respect. Lowlife, he's 52 years old, has been accused of attacking a woman 83 at a Pillar Mankato home in Mankato, Minnesota, near the beginning of March. The victim's son claimed that he saw this lowlife caressing his mother before stripping her clothes off and sexual assaulting her as she lay in the bed. Local newspapers, the Free Press, reported. The lowlife then allegedly climbed into the woman's bed where he sexually assaulted her a second time. This man is truly a lowlife. He's just a piece of crap. You hear me? Okay, now I resume reading. A court heard that the surveillance camera set up by the victim's son was equipped with speakers, which let him broadcast his voice into the room. The son ordered the lowlife to leave his mother alone, it is alleged. He was said to have eventually complied to the son's demand. Police were called by the victim's son and arrived at the scene to find the elderly woman half naked and not able to understand what had happened to her. You hear this? This low life right here, working in a senior home facility and doing this to these women, to these patients there. Sick. And the poor son had to witness this. But thank God he had a camera. All right, let me resume reading. After being identified as a suspect, the lowlife allegedly denied the claims against him. He was said to have admitted having sexual contact with the elderly woman, but claimed he only did so after she made an approach on him. Do you hear what this lowlife said? That she approached him? You see what I'm saying? These people are sick out here. You have to be careful. All right, let me resume reading. All right, accused that he's... All right, let me repeat this again. The lowlife was also said that he had admitted sexual contact with the elderly... The lowlife was also said to have admitted sexual contact with the elderly woman. He has been charged with felony sexual assault and would be jailed. He'd be held in jail ahead of his next court appearance. This man is sick. Let me read a little bit more. This is another article. Let me read this one here. Excuse me, y'all. All right, this other article here. A little bit more about this low life. All right, kind of repeating it again, but just listen clearly. All right, a senior home employee was seen allegedly caressing before undressing the sexually assaulted woman as she lay in her bed. The woman's son witnessed the attack through a surveillance camera he had set up in his mother's room so he could keep eye on her while at home. See, that's a good son. He cares about his mother. He will make sure she's okay, she's being treated properly, and then he had to witness some crap like this, and he's paying this facility, because I hear there's a 5-star facility, so he's paying for this facility, and his mother's being attacked like this. This is crazy. All right, the lowlife then climbed into her bed with the woman and sexually assaulted her a second time. The surveillance camera also had a speaker that let the son broadcast his voice into her mother's room. He told investigators that he used the speaker to demand the lowlife to stop. The lowlife eventually stopped, but the son noted he did it slowly. Police arrived at the scene and found the elderly woman partially dressed and unable to understand what had happened to her. Pillar Senior Living is an assisted living facility in Minnesota. It receives 29 5-stars review on Google. This low life piece of crap. Look at him. Piece of crap. Let's go back to this low life. You see this low life right here? We talking about this low life here. I don't know if anybody who's coming here late, you might want to have to watch replay, but you got time to hear the second one. You see this low life right here? Doing some crap like that to him, and the poor son had to witness this and had to see this. But shout out to the son, man. I have to give him so much props because he loved his mother. He had a camera in there to make sure that she was safe, and he's paying all this money for her to stay there, and then some crap like this happened, and he's hollering on the webcam to leave his mother alone. He slowly gets off and had the nerves to say that she came on to him. This man is trifling. Let's resume. Let's go on to trifling number 2. Low life number 2. Yeah, here we go. Let's talk about this low life number 2 over here. His name is Donald Cristiano, something like this. Yeah, this low life. You see on the screen right here? He's a piece of crap right here. This one here, right? This low life right here, he impersonates a cop from New York. So we're gonna talk about him. We got a little time here. This is good. We're doing good with the time. We're doing good with the time. All right, low life number 2. Okay, excuse me, everybody. I will get to your comments, but let me just report these stories. All right, low life number 2. You see him right here? There he go. There he go. Let's talk about his trifling butt. All right, I'm ready to read an article. Fair use, educational purpose only. Okay, here we go. New York, Suffolk County, New York. 46-year-old is arrested for posing as a cop and kidnapping 2 teenagers, 14 and 16, in his SUV before he forced one out and groped the younger girl who fought him off. A man from from Suffolk County, New York, has been arrested for allegedly impersonating a cop and kidnapping two teenage girls in broad daylight. One whom the police said that he groped in the SUV before she made a daring escape. The Suffolk County Police Department on Thursday announced the arrest of the 46-year-old Donald Cristiano, whatever, I can't pronounce his name, but lowlife. Lowlife, a Bayshore who is facing charges of kidnapping, endangering the welfare of a child, criminal impersonation, and luring a child. According to the police, the two girls, ages 14 and 16, were walking on Herbert Avenue at 3:35 p.m. when a man drove up to the pair, identifying himself as a police officer and asking the teens where they were going. Trifling. This trifling monster right here. Yeah, there he go. Monster, you lowlife. Okay. This bogus lowlife was later identified as Cristiano, whatever his name is, but the lowlife allegedly told the girls he was investigating gang activity in the area and said that they were not safe, so they should get inside his white SUV. You hear this? Lied to these women. He charmed them to get in here, talking about they was cops and it was gang activity. Because I was wondering, why did these girls get in there? But they believed him. They thought he was a cop and they thought their life was in danger. You see? Low life. All right, let me resume reading. Low life drove the girls to Lindenhurst Public Library, where he told the 16-year-old girl to get out of the knees on extra so he could talk to the other girl. The man then drove the 14-year-old girl to Fireman's Memorial Park and began to touch her before she fought him off and fled, police said in the press release. That's my girl! She fought him. 14-year-old, she fought him. That's right. If you got teenage girls or even teenage boys, tell them, fight. Teach your kids how to fight. Kick, scream, and holler. Let me resume reading. During the news conference on Friday, Suffolk County Police Commissioner Geraldine Hart detailed the girl's escape, saying after the suspect touched her waist and pants and made inappropriate comments, the 14-year-old girl grabbed the car door handle, kicked the door open, and jumped out. Yes, that's right. She did good. Then she ran to a nearby house. And asked the homeowner to call 911. Meanwhile, her companion, who was dropped off at the library, flagged a crossing guard and told her what had happened, and the woman called the police. The 14-year-old was taken to the hospital for a checkup and was then released. Police said that both girls, whom they described in the releases as courageous young women, were doing well. Amen. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. That girl fought him off. She fought him off. Investigators used surveillance to track down the lowlife, as his own son reportedly confirmed his description. Good son, report your father. Report your lowlife dad. Unfortunately, you had a lowlife dad. I'm so sorry for you. He was taken into custody as he was walking out of his Bayshore home on Thursday morning. Lowlife has no known criminal history in New York, but has an extensive record in Florida, including arrests on charges of battery on a person 65 years or older, grand theft, motor vehicle, larceny, grand theft, burglary, loitering, dealing with stolen property, and criminal mischief. Straight up lowlife. That's just it. He's just a straight up lowlife. You know, he don't need to be walking the streets. Just throw his butt under the jail. Impersonating a cop and grabbing these two young girls, lying to them, talking about it was gangs out here, gang activity. And I'm so proud of his son that he reported him. I'm so glad that his son reported him, and I feel so sorry for his son because his father is a lowlife. His father's just a straight up lowlife. An embarrassment that it is for this son to know that his father is a lowlife. Dang. Trifling. Okay, we doing good time in here. Now let me go and get into these comments here. Excuse me, everybody, if I didn't greet you and stuff, but I'm going to read these comments. and hear what everybody else have to say about these two low lives that I was reporting today. Mm, mm, mm. Anybody who's coming in late, you might want to watch the replay so you can catch a low life number one that I was talking about. And I can't pronounce, especially low life number one's name, but I'm not trying to give him any respect. If you want to know his name, please read the description because everything is there, these people's names. Mm, mm, mm. Trifling. Okay, let me get into this one. Okay, Frugal says monster, exactly. Black Knight says, yep. Okay, so everybody heard me clearly. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Alright, did I just forget somebody, miss somebody's name? Okay, Bryant, hey, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I know, wow. And Swoop like it is, hey now, hey, how you doing? Welcome. Purple, Purple, there go my girl, Purple. And how you doing, how you doing? And stuff. Okay, Black Knight. Okay, Black Knight was talking to me there. Okay, what's up, Vern? Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Yeah, crazy, crazy, totally crazy. All right, Purple says. All right, all right. Brian says that's crazy for a while. Yeah, it is crazy. These two low lives. Can you believe this? He's with this low life number one, working in a senior home and attacking this woman. And the poor son had to witness this. But you know what? Praises to his son. He really loves his mother because he had a camera in there to make sure she was treated right and taken care of. And I know this is something he would have never expected was going to happen. And then he hollers on the camera to stop, and this man slowly stops. He doesn't care because he's a low life. Okay. Frugal Mama said looks evil. Yeah, they both got that evil look, don't they? And low life number two looked like he just loved himself some alcohol. Look at it, alcohol all over his face. Okay. All right, Soup like it says this is hard. It is very horrible. This fool, this stupid bum. Oh, Brian is going in. Brian going in. I don't blame you, Hamilton. I don't blame you. Purple is terrible. There go my purple hearts. Yeah, let me see some purple hearts up in here. Black Knight must have said, tell it, Donna. Yikes, Vern says. Yeah, I know, Brian. When I was reading these stories, I was saying the same thing. I can't believe it. Yeah, it is serious. And it was one of my moderators that also has a channel, and he's the one who sent me the first story about this low life. And his name is Jack Gully, and he's the one who sent me this story talking about this low life. He said, report this one. This is an interesting one you want to report about this man raping this 83-year-old woman. 83. With Alzheimer's. She don't even know what was happening. Trifling, right, Brian? Trifling. Okay, Vern, yep. Vern gave it the low life. You got it. Okay. Hey, Raining Woman, hugs and kisses to you, beautiful. I was listening to your live, but I was at work, but I ended up listening to the replay, and I heard what you were saying in the replay because you had brought me up and stuff. Love you, girl. Love you, girl. All right. Raining Woman says, greeting Donna and everyone in the chat. All right. Frugal says, greeting. Okay. Black Knight said, yup, definitely two low lives. Yeah, there's no other way to describe it, Black Knight, but low lives, right? What else can you say? Trifling low lives. Okay? They don't need to be walking earth. And you know, in these assisted living places, I know they have to screen everybody that comes in there. So I'm just kind of curious. With low life number one, there was nothing, no charges or nothing that came up with him. Oh, you know what? People could do crimes, Black Knight, and you know what? They just never get caught, never get arrested. You know, it is what it is. Yep, Purple, what a damn shame. Yeah, I cursed. I know. I shouldn't be cursing. Nobody cursing Donna's place. Vern said, is it me or do they all have a special look? You know what, Vern? I think you got a point, Vern. Rainy Woman said, hi, hon. Okay, she said, read my purple hearts. Thank you, everyone. Vern said, Rainy Woman said, Vern, their eyes have no light in them. You know that look, Rainy Woman, when it's dark. It's dark. It's just dark. Okay. Hold it. Okay, I'll let this one. Yeah, Vern, you made a great point there. All right, and Raining Woman says some people get past the screening. You know what, Raining Woman, you have a point. I didn't even think about that. You know, you do. Because, you know, random, you got people that go for for jobs, and they do a drug test, and they know they be smoking all the weed in the world, doing coke or whatever, and they pass the test. You take a couple of these, I don't know, vitamins, herbs, I don't know, whatever the stuff they be doing, because I don't do drugs. I ain't got to worry about all of that, okay? But they taking this stuff so you can pass through the screening, pass through the test. You're right. Because we know, reigning woman, low life number one, this is not his first time doing something criminal. It's not. It's not. And it's not his last. It wasn't going to be his last time. But both of y'all two low lives are caught. And low life number two, you're done. Or they're going to get you in jail. They don't like people messing with kids. And then you're impersonating a cop. You tricked these young ladies, letting them say there was gang activity, that their life was in danger, and they were scared, and they trusted in you because they thought that you was a cop. These young girls are going to be traumatized for the rest of their life. They're not going to be able to trust cops because they're going to think that all cops is just like your low-life trifling ass. Yeah, demonic. You got it, Purple. Demonic. Straight up demonic. Okay, so these were the two stories that I basically wanted to report today. And so this is a brief live stream, so thank you everybody who's coming in. And if you did happen to come in late, please watch the replay so you can hear about low life number one. Okay, and if you want to know their names, I can't pronounce, especially low life number one's name. I can't pronounce it. I'm not even trying to pronounce it. We're not giving him no respect. But you can check in the description so you can see their names and stuff. You know, this is just horrific. You know, so all right, everybody. Thank you for coming. If you have any questions, I'll just wait a second or two in case anybody might have any questions. If you have any questions, please feel free to put into the comment section. And I'm also going to report, I'm just trying to get my notes together. You know, there's people out here killing people for stimulus checks. This is just trifling. So I'm going to report that one. I might do that next Tuesday. Next Tuesday I'll report about that. As soon as I get my notes together about, you know, people killing people for stimulus checks. You gotta be kidding me. So if anybody have, hey, life with bluebells. Welcome to Don's Place. You came in late, so if you can, it's a short live stream. Watch the replay, leave some feedback. So I know you watched the replay, and let me know what you think about these two low lives. Okay? So I might get into that one. That'll be next Tuesday. I will talk about the killing people for stimulus checks. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So again, thank you everybody for coming to Donna Just Being Real. The only way to be. May everybody have this as a blessed day and a great day. I know you all probably at work or at home, lunch break. I don't know wherever it is. But you took time out of your life to come and hang out at Donna's Place and to hear this. And thank you for coming. And thank you for the people that left comments and that was here early from the beginning. Thank you too. Thank you to everybody. Everybody have this as a blessed day and a great day. And if you know, talk to your children. Just to be careful about getting in people's cars. I don't even know what to tell your child because they figure the person's a cop, but just tell them, you know, make sure they show some sort of badge or something. I don't know. It's so sad. And everybody, so sad. All right, everybody, I'm going to go now. Everybody have themselves a blessed one. Bye.